What is up, guys? It's your boy Nick Torius back with another video. Today I'm gonna be talking about this book I read a while back. It's called The Art of the Deal by Donald Trump. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about him, or super strong feelings about him. But we're gonna talk about it. So smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, comment below what you think about the video, and let's get into it. The Art of the Deal, right? So a little background. I'm a very not political person, right? I'm not a very political person, and I'm very much against politics, right? Like, not that I'm against politics. I just don't care about it, right? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, my family is super into politics. Like, my family is a bunch of nerds that just be like watching the news all day and shit. And I'm very much the opposite. Like, I just be out in nature, like out. You feel me? So I never really gave a fuck about politics. What I did give a fuck about is money, though. Like, I care about money and making money. And so that's why I read this book. I remember when I read it, it was when Donald Trump was becoming president, right? Like, when he was running for president and shit. I remember I went to Barnes and Nobles and I bought it, right? And then I gave it a homeboy like at the cash register, and he looks at me like weird. He's like, he gave me a stank ass look. I'm like, nigga, I'm buying something from your store that you work at. You decided to work here. You decided to work at a place that sells this nigga's merchandise. Like, how are you gonna get mad at me for buying it? Like, you're the one selling it to me. You're providing it, right? If you don't like it, then go work somewhere else or whatever. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna lie to people and say that, like, alright, so I remember when I was young, right? My mom used to watch The Apprentice all the time, and it was funny because I would watch it with her, and you know, everyone loved Donald Trump, right? And it's funny because I think that that's such a funny perspective, right? Because I remember when everyone loved Donald Trump. I remember when rappers would be like, oh yeah, I love Donald Trump this, Donald Trump that, and then they say like even Mac Miller made a song called Donald Trump. Every single rapper said, oh, I make money like Donald Trump. Right? I listen to rap, so everyone talks about Donald Trump, and I just thought it was so hilarious that everyone just switched the fuck up and was like, oh, fuck Donald Trump being president and shit. He's a reality star host and shit. I think it's funny because honestly, that nigga is not even a reality star host. Like, he was an entrepreneur first. Like, what? You know what's funny? Now I realize it. I feel like Donald Trump became president because because this is the age of entrepreneurship, right? Like, where entrepreneurship is cool. Like, it's cool to be an entrepreneur now, right? Everyone wants to have their own business. Even girls be like, buy my beauty bars, buy my my Monet, or buy my my soaps or whatever. I don't fucking know. Girls are selling shit too. You feel me? So, like, being an entrepreneur is just selling something. And it's funny because everyone just like hated on this nigga because he was like, the Mexicans, and all this other stuff. The thing is that I felt like it was all fake, right? I felt like it was all fake because niggas know shit, right? He's smart. He knows how to get things done. That, like, I don't feel like there's a reason why he didn't become president, right? I don't know. I just feel like other people are dumb, but whatever. So I read this book, right? Because the thing is, I was just buying a whole bunch of books about money, right? Like, I was just buying a whole bunch of books, reading them how to acquire wealth and how to, like, you know, like how everyone else does. Like, everyone buys books. Like, that book was the #1 best-selling, right? I bought the book and I read it, and honestly, it's incredibly underwhelming, right? It's incredibly overrated. The whole book is honestly just an advertisement, right? For his estate and for his hotel and for his golf course. Like, the entire book is just literally just an advertisement, right? It's like TV shows. It was basically like he used the same strategy as TV shows in like the 90s, right? Just make a bunch of not the 90s, but like old TV shows, like those cartoons. Just make a whole bunch of cartoons that would look cool for toys, so that the kids would buy the toys, right? And it didn't really matter about the show. It just mattered about the toys. So he basically just said, oh, if someone's gonna buy a book, they're gonna buy this book thinking that they're gonna learn how to make money. But honestly, you're not gonna learn how to make money. You're just gonna learn about how beautiful his estate is and how beautiful his golf course is. Because literally, he just goes on and on and on about the amenities at his golf course, and it's basically just an advertisement, right? The book was just an advertisement. I mean, obviously, if you're smart, you see through it, and you're just like, okay, I understand. This is how you do business. People want to buy a book. Donald Trump has a name. He's like, okay, I don't want to give away my secrets. What can I do? I can advertise what I have to sell. So people that read the book are more inclined to wanting to buy experience at his golf course and his hotel. And they're gonna do it because they read the book, right? There's only one thing I learned that I can say I took out of that book, right? Only one thing I really feel like was worth but paying like 20 bucks for. I think I paid like 20 or like $15 for it. But the one gem I got from it was, he said that business takes place on the golf course, right? And I just think it's so funny because people were complaining about this nigga playing golf like 60 times a year. Like, oh, all he's doing is playing golf. All he's doing is playing golf. And it shows to me that they don't understand business. And I thought that was so funny, because that was so stupid of people to be like, oh, he's complaining about nigga playing golf. Like, first of all, it's, you know, he can do whatever he wants. Second, it's America. It was funny because I seen an American flag right here. But yeah, he could do whatever he wants, and he's doing business, basically, right? Business is made on the golf course. What does that even mean, right? Because people, if you learn about sales, the number one rule of sales, not a rule, but like the first rule of sales is people don't buy things, right? People buy things, like people don't buy things from strangers. People buy things from their friends, right? That's why brands are important. It's important to buy a brand because you want to make an entity that's like, oh, I'm your friend. Hey, look at me, I'm your friend, right? It's not about, oh, I need this thing. Like, yeah, you need the thing, but like today I was watching this I met this girl the other day, right? Yesterday, actually. I met this girl at a Publix, and I was looking at her YouTube channel, and I saw she's like, oh, I went into Target to buy, like, she just wanted to buy a lint roller, right? She ends up spending $50 and buying a whole bunch of shit that she went in there not expecting to buy, right? And it made me realize, like, because it's not that it made me realize, but it's the point is, she went into Target, right? Target is, she's like, oh, I trust Target. How many other places sell those things that she needs, right? But she went into Target because she knows Target is reputable, right? She knows that Target has a face, so she's not gonna go to like fucking Joe Schmo in BFE, right? She's gonna go to fucking Target because Target is a well-known brand. It's a big brand. That's why they're so big. Like, if someone is big, it's because they're trusted. They're trustable, right? Like, oh yeah, I could trust that, you know, I'm gonna get my shit right with them. So that's, you know, that's the whole point of playing golf, right? When I was working at the gym, I was working at UFIT, and I had to sell personal training. And you know, the whole thing is, you gotta sell to a person and make them feel like they're your friend, like, right? You gotta make them feel like, okay, this person cares about me. This person wants the best for me, right? This person is here for me, right? That's basically what, you know, you're doing when you're selling. You're making a friend, right? Every time you sell to someone, you have to make a friend first. And that's what he's doing when he's playing golf. Because golf is a sport that's very, it's not that hard, right? Like, the thing is like, because golf, like, when you think about it, like, when you break down golf for real, it's a very strategic game, right? As strategic as in money, like business wise, right? I feel like it was a game for business. That's why mostly old people play, like old white men, because old white men are the ones that are making the business moves, right? Golf takes a long ass time, right? And it's also a very expensive sport to play. Like if you want to play basketball, you just spend $25 on a basketball and you go to like whatever court and then whatever park, right? But I remember when I was working at some timeshare place, and there in Cabo, to play like 9 holes was $350, right? Like compare $25 to $350 just to play golf, right? Like why? And I was like, oh damn, that's crazy. Like why spend that much money? But it's because those are, if you're able to spend $350, then guess what? There's other people around you able to spend $350 on golf, on just to play a sport. Like imagine if you had to pay $350 just to play basketball, right? Every time that you want to play basketball, you have to pay $350. Like that's fucking insane. But if you're able to afford that, like if you see someone, that's why they have country clubs, because a country club, it's a membership that you can pay this, and then you get to be around all these people, right? Honestly, if you want to meet a lot of rich people, you should just work at a country club. Same to girls. If you want to meet a rich dude, work at a country club. What else? Oh yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I got from that book. It was a pretty quick read. I remember when I was working at the gym, I would read it in front of people, and they would give me such stank looks, and I'm just like, dang, that's funny. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm glad I did read it though, because the thing is, I didn't really care. Like I don't give a fuck about Donald Trump, right? But the nigga's rich, and my goal is to be rich, right? So the thing is like, if someone has knowledge, it doesn't really matter what they did, as long as you can acquire that knowledge, because the knowledge is its own entity, right? Like that knowledge, like to make money, obviously, like not in evil means, but if someone made money like in lumber, but they like beat up some girl or some dude or whatever, and they went to jail, does that have anything to do with the lumber? Like I can still go out and cut a tree, but I can't cut a tree because this dude beat up a girl or beat up a dude, you know? That's just something to think about. Like the video, subscribe. If you read the book, tell me what you learned from it, because I might just read it again because I don't remember it too well. I'm gonna listen to the audiobook again. Actually, I've never listened to the audiobook, but I'm gonna listen to it so I can like get a refresher of what it was about. Because now I'm older, I might know more things, so I might take more things than just, oh, business is made on the golf course, right? Subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment and ask me a question about what you want me to talk about in the next video. And with that being said, peace.